The biggest mistake first-time game developers make is choosing the wrong game genre. Instead of explaining with a long explanation, let's make a tier list together and talk about which genre we should choose. If your goal in the making game is to have fun and learn, you don't need to watch this video. Our goal here is to enter the game industry and make money from it. So our most important parameter will be easy to sell. The second parameter is how easy the game make. Here is the list I created. So let's begin. It shouldn't too hard to make racing game, but I don't think I can sell it. So I put the easy to make, hard to sell selection. Making a horror game not too hard. A creepy atmosphere, limited ammo, a scary story is more than enough for us. Also, unless it is an online game, horror games can only be played once. Because I won't be scared of same things again. So the market is always open. People who like horror games always want to try new games. That's why I put this genre easy to sell, easy to make. It is a great genre for beginning developers. Metroidvania is fun to play but not for everyone, because it is a difficult and challenging game genre. It is also not easy to make as it looks. So we put this genre here. Hard to sell, complicated to make. Bullet hell games also have many fans, but these games have high replayability. So why do I need the new game when I have Isaac or Enter the Gungeon? So it is complicated to sell, complicated to make. We are putting third-person shooter here because it is a genre we shouldn't bother with when we have AAA studios. Rhythm games don't have many buyers and might not be easy to make, so I put it here. The board games is interesting, very easy to make. All you need is a pen and paper. Even you can make it on your own, but when it comes selling, board games can be hardest. So we put his here. JRPGs can be easily made with RPG makers, but I don't think there are many buyers. There are a lot of similar games and they have very little to offer other than story. Sport games are also a genre monopolized by AAA studios. MMORPG, no. Survival games have a lot of buyers, but also have a lot of replayability. Why would I leave Minecraft, Ark or The Forest and play your game? That's why it is hard to sell, complicated to make. Tactical RPG might be easiest to sell in this list, because there are many buyers and no alternative. But however, they are just as hard to make. Turn-based strategy are also the genre that sell well, but it is not easy to make either. Stealth games are not for everyone. They don't have any competitors, but they don't have many buyers either. So we can put it here. Contrary to popular belief, puzzle games are too difficult to make. You might think you can do it easily, but it will probably be a terrible game. Hard to sell, complicated to make. We can also put looter shooter here. If you are not a AAA studio, you shouldn't be in this business. Similarly, we can put the real-time 3 adventure genre here. Simulation games are one of the best-selling games in recent times. You don't need to make a Sims. You can make Supermarket Simulator and get good sales in a short time. That's why this genre also take its place at the top. RPG games are actually a very wide definition. If we go through the old school RPG, it's a bit difficult to do this. And the buyer audience is not that much. So we can put it hard to sell, complicated to make. MOBA don't get involved. Big studios have a monopoly. Action RPGs are same again. Third person shooter is same. Okay, let's talk about one of the two big traps. Tower defense. You shouldn't bother with that. Yes, it is easy to do, but there are too many games and no buyers. It is waste of time. My favorite genre is visual novel. Contrary to popular belief, this genre has a lot of buyers, and of course it is one of the easiest genre to make. It goes straight to top. Just like horror games, once these games are finished, they can't be played again. That's why new games need to come all the time. Easy to sell, easy to make. Battle Royale, don't even think about it. Fighting has an audience, yes, but this audience is already saturated with classical games. No one is going to play our games over Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. Leave action-adventure games to AAA studios. Open world, leave it to AAA studios. Okay, now we come to the second trap. As anyone who watched my other videos knows, making platformers is worst thing you can do yourself. There are too many platformers and not enough buyers. If your goal is making money, you shouldn't approach platformer. Point and click doesn't sell. It used to be trendy thing, but now nobody cares about it. Real-time strategy that should be left to 3A studios. Don't mess with it unless you have very simple and very clever idea. Grand strategy games, same again. Automation games have too many buyers. People play like them crazy. So we are sure to sell very easy. Let's put it in the category of easy to sell, hard to make. Idle games are easy to make, but you have to be one of the best to sell them. Because there are too many idle games that are very good and free. Hard to sell, easy to make. Auto battlers are the trend of last few years. I recommend you to do this. It is not easy to do, but the change of settings are very high. Now we come to everyone's favorite, roguelike. It is definitely hard to do, as anyone who tries it knows, but it is the easy to sell, so we put it here. A walking simulator, you can't sell a game like this anyone unless you are Kojima. I don't know much about the gacha genre, but from what I can understand, it's genre dominated by free-to-play games. It shouldn't be easy to sell. Card games are very few on the market, and if you are a card game lover like me, you buy them all, so they are easy to sell. However, they are quite difficult to make because they are hard to balance. Party games are not very easy to make. Multiplayer games double your work and require constant updates. But once you can make one, it is likely to sell a lot. Party games are very popular these days. Complex to make, easy to sell. Okay, this is our list. Of course, this ranking may change. The most important plate on this list is the bottom, which you should stay away from, and the top 3, where you can easily make money. I hope this has been useful for you. If there is a genre I've forgotten, or if there are parts of you disagree with me on, feel free to let me know in the comments. I am making my own game, a mix of visual novel and RPG. I hope it will be a success. I will share the demo of the game with you soon. Until then, don't forget to subscribe my channel and like our video. See you soon.